Hello gamers and welcome to today's YouTube video. Now, this is one of my favorite tanks in the whole wide world of tanks, and no matter what anybody says, I still think this tank is great and you need to learn how to love it. Enjoy. You know, every time I say what I say about this tank, for some reason, Reddit, YouTube comments, and even other streamers say that I'm crazy. But I'd rather be crazy than not see the light. The 215B is an amazing vehicle in World of Tanks. I am not trolling. I'm not trying to be different. I truly do believe that the 215B is an amazing tank in World of Tanks. The fact that this gun is so ridiculously good compensates for any drawbacks that this tank may have. I am very serious about that. I really do love this vehicle. Either way. A highway. For heavies aside, we have the better ones technically, but not really. TDs is about the same across the board except for they get the V4 and the Fush. We do also have a Fush, so I guess brawling potential is roughly the same. And my Manticore went a little bit aggressive to try and find a sneaky bush, which he did, to try and get some assist out. And he did spot some heavies, and we always drive through this side here. And we are aiming for 5k with this, but I will say that World of Tanks recently for me has been difficult. I checked with some other streamer friends as well, and they have also confirmed the same thing, that for them it's pretty difficult nowadays. The tier 10 MM is just very rough to play, and I'm gonna go so aggressive. They're going to scream for their mother when I'm done with them. I don't know why the whole re would cross down. Started off with a good shot. The S-Kunk is a one shot. What is happening? What is happening, bro? I don't really want to peek the V4, but it's up 8k already and the game has barely started. This is interesting even for me. I don't see how we're ever gonna do 5k on this, guys. To be honest. Gives me a double. We'll kill him. At the same time, we'll start looting HE to start blasting a little bit on the side here. Maximize our potential DPM. The V4 back is very penable as well with HE. He's not allowing us to do it though, so... Oh, I forgot I saw the HE loaded. There goes all the potential that we just got. So instead of shooting us, doesn't matter. HP is a resource. Try to bounce out, won't succeed. Engine damage. That does not 10, okay. Alright, we have 2.8k damage. It's 8-2. I'd say the odds are good for a good game here, but unlikely. And that's what I mean, like World of Tanks recently has just been a struggle. I don't know what has happened, what has changed, but it's very difficult to get consecutive good games out, where before I really didn't feel like this. Like tier 10 MM has been weird. Ever since the Christmas period ended, it's been weird. And especially the introduction of like DBV and 183 has not done it any favors whatsoever. But yeah, the DPM of this tank, in combination with how absolutely ridiculously good this gun is, make for a I'm a very potent vehicle still. So I truly believe when I say that I think this tank is great. I truly believe in that. The DBV went sadly back to base, so we won't get a shot on him. The RD is at A1, so the Manti will kill him. And yeah, I don't know. So it is what it is, I guess. all their people in the city died so quickly, there was never really an opportunity to do too much against it. I don't know. Weird games at tier 10, guys. But it's good to show these as well, so you understand that if you're currently struggling in World of Tanks, maybe it's not you. Maybe it is just a game that is harder to play in its current format. Let's see what we get out of this, though. And look, okay, so 3.3, not the greatest of games to start with, but I believe we can recover. Alright, Sand River. The good thing to notice here is they have W100, more likely to be forced towards the middle or not. We have a really outside spawn, so I'm more inclined to go more towards the K-line. Why not? See what we can do from there. Maybe have a good time. Who knows? Anything is possible if he does believe, guys. If you're looking at my team split though, you don't want to cross straight. We've talked about this. And I would like to say thank you to the reception of the masterclass video. That was very, very kind of you. I can see you guys like that a lot. I think the way I want to do it is use the channel that you're currently watching as more of the shorter videos. And then switch the long form videos to like the extra channel. And for example, when I'm reviewing a tank, do like the basic review and then do like the extended review, like everything you want to know of the tank on the other channel, and see how that works out. That's my current vision of things. I think that would be pretty cool, and we'll see how that goes. But anyways, Sand River, and I will pin again, of course, the extra channel in the comment down below, so you can start checking that out as well, so you're gonna be notified when it goes live. And if you haven't subbed yet to this channel, I would appreciate that as well. Slowly but surely crawling our way towards the 100k. It slowed down a lot, but that's very normal. But it's okay. This was expected. Anyways, let's keep pressuring the scale line here. Hit that on the move, of course. The DBV tries. The AMX will probably hit that. He tries though, but he does not succeed. The 260 is pushing up, and there isn't even 100 in front of us. So I'm gonna push up here a little bit to blast this man, and that's another E100. There's a W100 on the K line. Interesting. We are so dead.
Watch out, retreat.
We are so very dead. Trying to blast through the lower plate. We might actually be fine. Trying to focus on the lower speed though, but we're still very dead. I guess we can put this into the tier 10 MM is really weird recently category. Because this is kind of what I mean. It is just really weird. Okay, one more shutout, 3.8. What can you do, guys? What can you do? I mean, their whole teams on the K-line, including the 100s, bro. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, the recovery starts right here. This is where we turn things around in our favor. Let me tell you, it's going to be the case. I'm going to farm off, and we're going to fix this. And I'm going to leave the video with those two initial games to show you that I don't really need to cherry pick games. Quite often, even still, I get accused of cherry picking games. And while sometimes that may be the case, most of the time I really do not need main character syndrome. Most of the time I really do not need to do that. Really main character vibes. Anyways, we go towards the valley because it's a tier 8, 9, and 10 battle. Of course, the Rhino might be there. Some other tanks might be there as well. We want to farm out, and I do really still believe that this tank is very good. Mainly, you know, that gun, DPM, coming in, makes it a tank that is worthwhile playing, in my opinion. But every time I say that, I end up getting continuously shit on by non-believers, by the fake news. We just don't seem to believe in it. We just about have enough gun depression for this. I mean, I have HP. That's not a problem. I have 2.8 HP. I don't mind trading it out a little bit. Like, for me, it's totally fine if I have to trade a little bit to do my damage. Yeah, I think that Emil 1 is coming to the realization that his armor that he was told he was going to have, it doesn't work. Yeah, Defender also coming to a rough realization and in this life that his armor doesn't work against your tens either. Unfortunately. I peeked too early when I was not reloaded yet. Allowing the I-7 to get a shot on me and not allowing myself to give an opportunity to snap back at him. Got a good shot there, 3k. We're up 4k already though. We can kill that guy, that's not the worst. We'll kill him. The I-7 is going to the stop position, which we do get a shot on. And I might want to start peeking from this corner here, yeah. That was a really, really bad shot, guys. I need somebody else to peek too, so that he shoots. That was also a bad shot, and I'm starting to regret my shooting. Well, there goes all of our HP. Thanks to RD as well, of course. Your friendly neighborhood artillery player. Making sure that you do not have a good life whatsoever. I need to get past this so I don't die to RD. That's sad again. 4.4, do we have potential for 5 here, but we have had some not great shooting at some point throughout this battle, which is costing us. That's the sad part about all of this. The shot against the KPZ, and then the peek against the Rhino, or the shot against the I-7 were all very weak shots on my part, and they are costing us. But still, nonetheless, you can see that the combination of HP and DPM is a very, very potent one still. I assume that the 80 didn't make it that far away, and then he's chilling behind the building. Wait. Ah! There we go. 5k in the bag. I'd like to recover just a tad of damage here. Like, 1 or 2 more shots would be... Is a beach. But I don't know if it's going to be happening, though. I have my doubts about it. I don't think we're going to be winning this... losing this city either. Not sure. I don't think so. I don't think we're losing it. I think this is the end of the battle. One shot E50, one shot TNH. Nothing that T54D may kill both of them. And if not, the Prototypo and the Cent will make it before me. Okay, 5.3. We'll take it. We'll take it for this battle. It's still not a bad result. Well, we look at it. Top of the board, even an ace tanker. Not a bad game whatsoever. Of course, we're losing a lot of credits. But that is one thing. Now we get into Redshire. Tier 9 again. I have a can opener and a crown. It's a bit annoying, but there is potential to farm in this. Let's see what we can actually do as well. Alright, so... we get here towards the heavies. We always want to go a bit wider, still wider than this. You don't want to be spotted by that when this to this is actually bad by my... I have to work on my driving. My biggest issue in World of Tanks is driving, believe it or not. But 277 pushing up early. He's gonna face off against the Mivi though. We see the can opener as well. I'll be surprised. Ooh, E50M there. That doesn't happen too often. Okay, he's side skipping against me. Trying to shoot my Capolas a little bit. He gets blasted by the T30. He gets blasted by the Mivi as well. 277 again. With the overpeak, he does hit that shot. He should kiss both of his hands to hit that. I see the crown, but I don't see a pen angle. I'd love to find a pen angle. The 50M is gonna die. He's overpeaking, he doubles me. I really just absolutely despise the British double barrel heavies. It's such a dumb line. Whenever I play against the can opener, I just get angry. Every single time, no exceptions.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So we're just gonna pretend like the recording didn't magically stop because I ran out of desk space for a second. But we'll just pretend. So you can see here that we have a really bad situation right now. We overpeaked this crown here, but our front he misses, which is very lucky. And we have only 1.8k damage, but we'll kill the crown through the sides, which is a good shot from us. And now, you know, sometimes people say that I play best when I'm on low HP. And you know what? I think they may be right from time to time, to be honest. From time to time, I do have some crazy recovery from like really low HP to actually being able to do something. And we'll try in this game because you always got to keep trying no matter the circumstances to get your best out. And we're looking here for an angle on the can opener because we knew that 277 was looking at the other way. So we'll find a shot against the can opener as well and back off around the corner. And taking that into consideration, now we're at 2.5k. And the fact that this gun is so amazing will help us in this recovery as well. Of course, because with an amazing gun, you can hit some amazing shots. And I truly do like this tank. It's just for me. And let me know what you think about this again in the comments down below about tier 10 MM in its current state. Because for me, it hasn't been very fun for a while now, for the last few weeks. Good shot against the Wheezy as well. And don't worry, we're going back to live Daki. Alright, sadly I repressed recording, stop recording for a second, but it's okay. You will have heard me talk about this in, how to say it? Well, we were watching the replay after what happened. We're on the recovery path right now, guys. It will be a long and difficult recovery to get anywhere, but I believe in myself. Give a good shot to that, and that's the gun helping us out there to get a little bit more damage out. That one would have always missed, but now we're in a situation that we can only really snipe anymore, and we're hoping for people on that ridge to get spotted. There's still a Yak Panzer and a Foch and a Centurion. So lots of possibilities here to do a little bit more damage. And I should stop blinding. Wow, that was sad. That was really sad, actually, guys. This is still the easier shot than the VZTD, but the VZTD is next, and he's very stock by the looks of things. Hit that one as well, so that gives us 4k. And if we get 5k out of this, it will be a miracle. But yeah, as I was saying, I really despise the British double barrel heavy line. I just find it a really annoying line to play against in general. And I know that I'm joined by a lot of people in these stalls, so like I'm not like alone. And now hoping for somebody to go spot this guy. We have 4.1, so a bit away from 5k, but in reasonable range. And now I'm going to sit outside of the bush instead of inside of the bush, and there's a good reason for that. And the reason for that is I shot the VZTD. I don't want to, how to say, get blinded by him. I know that the Foch is somewhere in A1, more likely than not. It would be cool if somebody goes to spot this. That would be the most ideal scenario right now.
Support my position. Moving in to support you.
Like, you can 100% go to the lower side and spot him. The Foch is at A1. I like it, T68. I like it. Taking initiative. He should be a bit lower when doing that, because you know that the Foch is at A1. I mean, the VZTD could have left, for all we know. Which would be information as well. It does look like the VZTD has completely abandoned this part of the map. T68 is throwing his HP away. The ID might die, one of them. Good. But now we need the other ID to die. Or the VZTD to get spotted. The Tier 3 is moving under. I need both the can opener and the 277 to be spotted before I can make my move towards that position over there. This is kind of what I want to go for. There's a 277. He's getting pushed now. Kill the can opener. 4.5.
Watch out. Retreat.
Please stop sitting in front of him. Thank you. And we found another kill. 4.7 now. The recovery here is tremendous. Now we need to close the distance, but we don't need to be too afraid. Our teammates have very low HPs, I think. 183 is one shot. I guess the T54 is low, so T62A is low, ST62 is low. This is a phenomenal recovery. The session will not end on 5k more likely than not, but I can tell you that if I have more time, potentially I'm able to do it. When you start off with like 2-3k games, it's a bit hard to do so, especially with the Sad River, which was a crazy battle. But it's still, nonetheless, like I told you in the beginning about how I find World of Tanks right now to be in a bit of a interesting state. And I mean that. Like the Lieutenant MM in World of Tanks right now is very weird to me. And very difficult to play in as well. And we need like this. Somebody to go. That would be ideal. But you should wait until I'm on top of the ridge so I can actually shoot something. Wheezy TT gets spotted. No. Oh, this is dead. Jesus. Okay, but this guy is dead as well. So maybe the T54 will go now. Or the ST62. We know that the ID is at A1. And the Foch is at A1 as well. I think. I mean, I know he was killing people from A1. So I assume he's still somewhere there. If anything, just peeking right next to the rock, potentially. I'll give myself... That was good awareness, guys. Very good awareness. I think I can say that this time around. It was very good awareness. Is he peeking out on the outside? Hit this gun. Hit this gun. Nice! Very good. What a recovery, guys. What an absolute recovery. Very good. And showing you the power... Ah, that was a bad shot by me. I should have clicked earlier. Showing you the power of the... If it hits this, you have to say it's a great thing. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe... Okay, never mind. Still with the blind, very good recovery, guys. Very good recovery. Success coming out of this. Which was unexpected after the initial trades. And yeah, I just don't really enjoy can opener. Maybe I pushed up too early and it was my bad. But, you know, it happens. Making a mistake is one thing. Recovering from it is another. 5.6 here on the final game. We love to see that. So pretty good result. 4.5 over the 4 games, but we had 2 stinkers to start with. So, you know, it is what it is. As always, gamers, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys on the very next one. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace. Ciao.